Good day, everybody. I'm forecaster Mark Spencer from NeoWeather.com with your forecast for Friday, February 1st, 2013. We'll have more lake effect snow in store for you today. We'll talk about getting Clifford silly and will the sun return? Get all the details on that and more starting right now. Taking a look at the NeoWeather 3D Max Doppler network this morning, and well, the lake effect snow has finally started getting its act together overnight, and now it's moving pretty good this morning as we expected. What we didn't expect, though, is where it's sitting, and it's sitting kind of on this west-northwesterly to east-southeasterly track here, where we'd usually see the lake effect snow. We figured we'd see something more westerly, kind of more along the lake shore. And of course, the winds threw in a surprise for us overnight tonight. Or last night, excuse me. So now we have lake effect snow that's moving through the very far eastern suburbs of Cleveland into parts of Lake and much of Geauga County, even getting into northern Portage County and northwestern Trumbull County a little bit too. So we're going to turn off the loop. We're going to zoom on in a little bit and see some of these affected communities seeing this heavier band of snow this morning. Pretty much in a few locations here, and there we can move the map now. We're going to try to zoom on in just a little bit more here and see if we can maybe get a couple more communities to pop up. Alright, well, it looks like mainly from just to the west of Euclid down through Lyndhurst, getting into much of Geauga County. I would say about the farthest in Lake County gets is probably Willowick there, and perhaps in the East Lake. It really dies down as you get towards Lost Nation, Mentor, and just light snow up towards Paynesville. But you're really getting a lot of snow out on the east side of Cleveland. Cuyahoga County Airport, right in the middle of it, heavy snow and a quarter-mile visibility. And the winds are gusting pretty good too. On the surface here, they're west at about 17 miles an hour, gusting up to around 30. And that snow gets pretty far into Geauga County, so many of your normal communities in Geauga County, Chardon, and all those communities on the east side seeing snow, Chesterland, Sugar Falls, South Russell, and even down into Burton, Middlefield. And we're even getting some nice moderate snow down into Manaway, Hiram, and Garrettsville in northern Portage County. And what was over in Aurora, it looks like that snow has dwindled down now. So we can expect this to pretty much continue through the day. It's really not looking like it's going to settle down until later this evening with the lake effect snow shutting off overnight tonight. I think by around midnight much of the lake effect will be done. But you're going to see mainly light snow up towards Ashtabula right now. But we'll have to watch to see is if the winds start becoming more westerly. That could push this band up to the north and east just a little bit. And we could be looking at a band setting up over pretty much in this area instead of where it's at right now. If the winds continue to come out of the northwest more, we could be looking at that band setting up a little bit more like this. We could even see two bands set up, and that could bring snow a little bit further inland. We'd be talking about northern Portage, northern Summit County, northern Trumbull County, and they would be getting some snow too. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll just have to keep an eye on this closely. So be sure to stay tuned to our fan page on Facebook and to Twitter for the latest updates. Taking a look at the almanac for today, the high yesterday was 36, the low was 21. We were pretty much right around our averages there, give or take a degree. The record high was 59, the record low was -6. We had 0.03 of an inch of liquid precipitation for yesterday. It translates to ½ inch of snow. We're at 2.17 inches of precipitation for the month and the year. So we end the month at about a ½ inch below normal, not too bad. Sunrise at 7:30 a.m. and sunset is at 5:43 p.m. Alright, I want to take a look at the snowfall estimates through Saturday morning. This is primarily for the snowbelt counties east of Cleveland. So here we go. We're still going to hang on to the 6 to 10 inches for now, I think, for parts of Lake, northern Geauga, and much of Ashtabula County. And then just as you get outside of that, in the eastern Cuyahoga, central and southern Geauga County, and maybe even in northern Trumbull County, looking like maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow in general, maybe a little bit more in a few spots. We'll have to keep an eye on this closely. Winds are mainly going to be out of the west.
They've had a hard time coming out of the west all Thursday evening, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this and see what exactly happens here. The winds also may come out of the west-northwest and even maybe completely to the northwest for a short time before the snow tapers off, so that may change where the snow falls a little bit too. We could also be looking at 2 bands of snow instead of 1. Right now we're primarily looking for 1 snow band, similar to the last event. This one, though, only going to last about 24 hours at the most. It looks like the snow stops by Friday evening. I think by about midnight or so, we pretty much shut the whole thing down as the winds start coming out of the southwest. That's going to pretty much push any lake effect snow out over to the lake and probably to shut it down completely. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on this. Stay tuned to our Facebook page and our Twitter page for all the latest updates. Outside of that, you might see some snow showers, a trace at the most. We'll actually see snow Saturday as a clipper system comes in, and that could bring a general 1 to 3 inches of snow across the entire area by the end of the day. Alright, taking a look at our forecast for today. Well, lake effect snow. Outside of that, mainly cloudy with maybe a scattered snow shower here or there. The high 19. Winds will be out of the west around 10 to 20 miles per hour, so the wind chill will be down right around 0. We do have a lake effect snow warning in effect until 6 a.m. Saturday for Cuyahoga, Lake, Geauga, and Ashtabula counties. We'll start your morning off at 15 degrees at 8 a.m. with the lake effect snow. Much the same at 11 a.m. and 17. More lake snow at 2 p.m. and 18. By 5 p.m. for that commute home, yeah, the snow should be tapering by then. And again, we'll be right around 18 degrees. Overnight tonight, we're looking at snow tapering around 7 p.m. and 17 degrees. I think by 9 p.m., definitely by midnight, it's pretty much shut off and we're mainly cloudy. We drop to 14 overnight. Winds will start coming out of the southwest at about 8 to 12. And by daybreak, we'll start seeing an increased chance of some snow showers as that clipper approaches from the west. So west to east, I think by about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, much of the area will start seeing that light snow. Alright, taking a look at the next 7 days. Again, clipper snow on Saturday, a general 1 to 3 inches possible, 27 on the high. That dies off Saturday night, but right behind it, another clipper for your Sunday and 26. Could see another 1 to 3 inches of snow off of that. That snow dies down Sunday night, and Monday I think we'll get through about half of the day fairly cloudy, and then here comes clipper number 3 Monday afternoon and evening. High of 20 on Monday. That snow actually moves out even quicker than the last 2. By Tuesday, I think we're just going to go with cloudy. We're going to kind of move in between systems, and there's really not going to be much to clear us out. I think we'll just be cloudy and cool around 28. A chance of snow Tuesday night perhaps moves out pretty quick, but hey, look at this. Wednesday and Thursday, there's a little bit of brightness at the end of the tunnel here. Partly cloudy both days as high pressure moves into the region. Will slowly warm up Wednesday, 30, and by Thursday, 32 degrees. By the weekend, we could be looking at temperatures in the 40s. Be sure to stay tuned to neoweather.com for the latest. I'm forecaster Mark Spencer. Thank you for watching. Stay up to date with the latest weather at neoweather.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. neoweather.com, Ohio's home for weather.